Hi viewers, the purpose of this video is to provide a detailed explanation of exam module. So I'll give you a walkthrough through the process step by step here. So let's get started. Here, module is divided into four modules based on the rules. The first is additional controller 1, the second is additional controller 2, third is HOD and fourth is the faculty. So additional controller 1 is also called as conduction. So let's log in here, give the username and password and then sign in. Okay, this is the main dashboard of the additional controller 1 or conduction. So let's start with degree and regulation. So basically the conduction is all about maintenance. So maintenance of all the data that we are going to uh, circulate throughout the exam cell software. So whatever the data you are going to add here is going to reflect in all the pages of exam cell software. So let's start with degree and regulation. The first is definition of regulations upload. Here, you have to add or upload all the regulations present in an academic year. So let's start. First, give the academic year. Select the academic year from the drop down. Let's select 23 and 24. You can select any regulation and give regulation as this. So whatever regulation and academic you are going to upload the degree for, you have to give that details here. So now click on here, click on download Excel template first. So before you upload the data, here we have provided a template. So follow this template and give the data in the same format to upload the details here. See, you can download it here. So this is the Excel sheet. This is the template you're going to use. Here provide the academic year, name of the university, the level, the name of the regulation, batch, name of the degree, program code, program, display name, duration and semester, and intake including LE. So these are all the details and this is the format that should be followed to upload the degrees or programs. Okay, here after you download the template, give all the data in that template and here now choose file, click on choose file and select the file you are going to upload here. Select the template that you have downloaded and give the data in and then open that file here. I'll show a sample to you. Let's go to documents. See, this is the template I have downloaded. You have to fill the data in this template. Click on the file, click on open, and you have to upload. Click on upload here. So the data you have uploaded here will be reflected in all the pages in all the modules of exam cell software. So now let's go to definitions of regulation modify. So this page, the purpose of this page is to modify the details if you have made any mistakes in uploading the data there. So that details you can modify here. Okay. So select the regulation, select the degree, select batch, and click on submit. See, these are the details you have uploaded. You have given the level, display name, program code, program, semester, like how many semester it has, and the strength of the student. So all these details can be modified. Click on this green icon given here to modify. See, these are the details you have given. You can make changes here. You can change anything here, but I'm not changing as I don't want to do, as I don't want to make any changes. So whatever changes you have made here, click on modify to save that. So you have see record saved successfully. You have saved the details. You have modified the details successfully. So now here, if you want to delete any data, click on this delete icon, the bin icon given here to delete it. See, successfully deleted a record. So this is how you do it. Okay, now see if you want to, like, if you have uploaded the data through an Excel sheet, but what if you have a new program in your institution, and what if you want to, you forgot to add a program? So to do that, click on add here, give all the details, academic year, level, regulation, degree name, whatever the details here are required, give all the details and click on save here. So you will save one more new program here. So you need not go through all this, like download the template, give the data in the Excel sheet and upload. You did not do this process. Just click on add here, give the details and save. Okay, now let's go to the other thing, like other page, that is mark setup. So here in the mark setup, first select the regulation. So here we are setting up the marks like what would be the internal pass percentage, what would be the internal pass marks, what would be the external pass percentage, and what would be the external pass marks. We are setting up these marks here. So to do so, first select the regulation, the degree, batch, and give the exam type. So I'm going with the theory here. So all these details we are getting it like we got here internal maximum marks, internal maximum percentage. We got this information here. So these details we are getting from here course master upload. So first we have to upload the course master here, to get the data like whatever courses, what all courses we have in our institution, and what all the marks it is carrying, what all the grades it is carrying. We have to give that information first so that it would reflect on marks setup page. So first let's start here with giving the data. Select the regulation, level, degree, batch, semester, and here the same thing you have to do. You have to click on download excel template. So this will download our template, which you can use to fill the data and then upload it back with your data. So what all the details you have to add here is, you have to add level, you have to add degree, branch, batch, semester, regulation, subject code for internal and external examination, and internal examination code. This is the referential code, this is the subject name, this is the subject type, that, and this is the credits that it's going to carry, internal maximum marks, external maximum marks, the total marks, if the subject like what category it is going to come in under elective, like is it a core course, that is mandatory course, or under elective course, or is it a replacement subject. You have to give the details here, and whatever credit it is going to carry. And if you have to give 1 if it is a replacement subject, and if you have to give 0 here if it is not a replacement subject. So whatever the details are required here, give the details, so you can upload it back in the course master page. So here I'll show you again. You have made you have made the data sheet, you have added all the data. Now click on choose file here, and click on the file you are going to download, you are going to upload here. So I'm using this file to show as an example. Click on open. So click on upload here to successfully upload the data, like the data sheet. Okay, now let's go back. Where were we? Here, see mark setup. So we have got the data we require here. We got like, I'll show you again. Select the regulation, degree, batch, exam type, theory. Okay, so we have got the internal maximum mark, it is going to carry internal maximum percentage. So this is fixed 100%. So here you have to add what marks or what percentage would be the pass percentage for internal examination and external examination. So I'm giving the data as internal marks would be 11, and the external pass marks would be 35. I'm giving this as an example. You can give these marks according to your institution, whatever the rules you follow or whatever the criteria you follow. So here there is one more criteria, that how you are going to take marks from the mid examinations. Like, are you going to consider maximum marks of 2 mid examinations, or are you going to consider minimum marks of 2 mids, and are you going to consider average of 2 mids? So you have to select on whatever criteria you are going to follow. And here, if we are not if you are not going to follow these three, then you can click on others, and you can customize your own criteria. Like, so here we are giving 50% to the internal maximum consideration percentage, and 50 to internal minimum consideration percentage. So we can follow this criteria also. And here we are giving the overall pass percentage, so I'm giving 40% here. The next is external moderation marks and external grafting marks. So maybe you are aware of this moderation and grafting marks. Moderation marks I'll give us 3. Increase the average pass percentage or average pass marks in for a subject. Now here in external grafting marks, I would also give here as 3. If a student has passed in all the subjects except one, so we can give this grafting marks in that subject to make him pass in all the subjects. like you are aware of this moderation and grafting marks already. So I have given all the details here, whatever criteria we are going to follow, and here click on add to save all these details. So whatever the details we have added here, the exam type, internal maximum marks, internal pass marks, all the details we have given here are reflecting here. So if you want to delete these details, you can just click on delete, and the detail will be deleted. So just like this, I have deleted the details here. So you can add this internal pass marks, all the details we have given here for every exam type, like for element, for others, for practical exam, for theory exam, you can give all these details for all every exam type. Okay, now let's go to internal mark split up. So what we are doing here is we are doing a split up for the internal marks. So let's give the regulation degree, whatever the details required here. So here we are doing a theory internal split up marks, maximum marks. So maximum marks are 40, which are divided into assignment marks, objective marks, subject marks, and viva marks. So we are splitting it up. So here these 10 marks will be considered in mid one and mid two. We have to choose like where these are going to be considered in the final examination, the mid one or mid one and mid two both, or mid two. Like we have to select where it is going to be considered these marks. So here and this objective marks we are going to consider in mid one, the subject marks we are going to consider in mid two, and the viva marks will be considered in the final examination. So we are giving a split up for the total marks here. So whatever the details are required here, I have gave those details, and now I'll click on save marks to save the details I have given here. So now let's move on to definition of grade. So what we are doing here is we are defining the grades. Okay, first start with giving the details here, and grade I'm giving as A plus is the grade. The points would be 10, and the percentage would be, let's say the percentage would be 99%. You can give 100 also, whatever your institution follows, and we'll give this grade to all subject types. So I'm going to click on add. So in this way you have to define all the grades. I've defined the grade A plus grade. You have to define the same all the grades that you have, that is A, B, B plus, C, C plus, all the grades you have to define it, and you have to give the points and percentage that it requires. So see, these are the details, these are reflecting here. If you are satisfied with these details, you have to click on save. It will be saved, and it will reflect in all the pages of the exam cell software. So now let's move on to definition of awarding degree. So here in definition of awarding degree, you have to classify or you have to define the degrees that you are going to give. So let's start with the regulation degree batch, and here see you're defining distinction. So like what CGPA you are going to give to like the student has to get the distinction. So I'm saying the student has to get 9 CGPA to get the distinction award, and the student has to get 8 CGPA to get the first class. Student has to get 6 CGPA to get the second class, and he has to get 5 CGPA to get the pass class. So these are the details, like these are the, I'm defining these degrees with this CGPA. So these are the details I have given before. You can modify it also, and after making changes click on modify, so these changes will be saved, and you can also directly delete this information by clicking on this icon. Now let's click on mark setup from modify or view section. So we have given the mark setup in the above page. So we are seeing how can we modify or how can we make changes to that. See, these are the information I gave. So click on green icon, the pen icon given here. Here you can make all the changes required. You can change the criteria, you can change the marks, you can change whatever you want, and then click on modify to save it. And you can directly delete this information if you want by clicking on this red bin icon given here. Okay, what's next? Here it is, yeah, definition of grade. So here in the definition of grade, we have given all these details before. We've already given the details. Now I'm going to modify it. See, there is a modify icon given here. You can like you can make changes to any grade here. Just click on the green icon here, make the changes and click on modify. Okay, that is all for this. Now let's move to general maintenance. So what we are doing here is we are going to give value names for each term here. Like we cannot give revaluation in every term revaluation in every statement or every title. So for key name revaluation, I'm giving a value name as, we can give any value name. I'm giving as one. So this is the key name and this is the value name I'm going to give. I'm going to save this. We gave key name value name for many terms here. This is the general maintenance, so we can give value names for all the terms we are going to use, and you can also search for the value name directly. Revaluation. I'm going to search here. Evaluation. See revaluation, and the value name is one. The one we have given here. So this is it for this page. I think we are done with degree and regulations drop down. So let's move on to student. Here, let's start with student admission upload. Okay, then here, when you're going to add the details of the student who is going to get the admission, we can't do separately for each student. It would take very long. So what we have to do is we can upload a Excel sheet with all the details of the students here. Take a Excel sheet, add all the details of the students that are required, and click here, click choose file, click the data sheet, click on open, and click on upload here. So in this way, you're going to upload all the student details in one go. So next, let's move on to student admission form. Here, you are going to save a student admission form here. Like you have to give all the details, the name of the student, the date of admission, and here we have to click on choose file and upload the photo of the student, photograph of the student. The photo will be previewed here that you are going to upload. So you have to give all the details, level, degree, batch. So give all the details here, or whatever the details here are required, permanent address, present address. Give all the details and then click on submit here. So in this way you are going to save a student admission form here. So let's move on to student upload. So what you are doing it here is, so earlier here you have uploaded student admission forms. Now you can upload the student details, like in which degree, which regulation, which batch, the details of the students in a particular degree and batch you are going to upload here. So first click to download here. Here, this is the Excel sheet or this is the template that you have to follow to upload the student details. So here give serial number, level, this is regulation, the course applied, branch, semester, batch. This is the hall ticket number, admission number, roll number. So all the details should be given in this format. So coming back here, you have to click on choose file and select on the file which has all the details. For example, I'm showing how to upload the details here. I have clicked on this file and clicked on open. So click on upload here so that you will successfully upload the data sheet. You can also click on reset here and upload again the correct file if you have chosen the wrong file. So see, every page has this reference where you will get an idea on the purpose of the page here to upload the student data through Excel sheet for student creation. So on every page you can find the details of this page by clicking on reference. So now let's move on to photo upload. So here also you can upload the photographs of the student through an Excel sheet. You have to use the hall ticket number of the student as the file name and upload all the photos through an Excel sheet here. So in this way you can upload the details or upload the photograph of all the students in one go. So next let's go to signature upload. Here the same procedure again, you have to upload the signatures of the student. So similarly, make an Excel sheet, upload all the signatures. Here the same thing again, you have to name the file with the student's roll number. Click on degree, click on batch, click on choose file and select the file with all the signatures with the student roll numbers as file names, and then click on upload. This is the procedure that has to be followed. Next, let's go to biometric upload. Here, the same procedure again, but here you have to upload the thumbprints of the student. So this is called as biometric upload. Select the degree, batch. Like first click on the left thumb or right thumb profile, like whichever the thumbprint you are going to upload, and click on the right thumb first. I'll choose the file from this, and then I'll open it here. So now let's move on to addition of new student. Here in addition of new student, you have to give the details. Select all the details. See if a new student has taken admission to the institution, then you need not upload the details through the Excel sheet in the student upload section. Come to addition of new student here, give all the details, upload the photo, upload the biometric here, where it is written as upload right thumb, and upload signature. So all the details required here can be given, and click on save to save this detail. So in this way you are going to add the details of a new student. Now let's move on to student admission form. We are going to modify or make changes if required for the student admission forms we have uploaded earlier. So what we are going to do, enter the admission date. You can choose here. I'm giving January 15th as an admission date, and I'll choose the Aadhaar number here. I'll give the Aadhaar number and I'll click on the get admission form. So you will get that admission form here. You can make the necessary changes and you can save it. Okay, now let's move on to student details from the modify or view section. Here we are going to modify or view the student details we have added. So first choose the degree, batch, branch, semester, and like the status of the student. If he or she is alumni, or he or she is an active student, he is a detained student, or exit in 1 year, like whatever the status of the student is, we have to select on the status. I'll select as active, and then we'll get the student details in that particular semester. So we have got the details here. Click on the green icon to make any changes, like whatever changes are required or whatever change you want to make, give that changes. If you want to change the photo, you can click on choose file and you can change the photo, you can change the signature, you can change the biometric here, and whatever the details that needs to be changed, make the changes and click on modify. Okay, now you can directly delete this information by clicking on the bin icon given in the red here. If there's a long list here and you want to search for any particular student, use the search bar, give the roll number or name here, so you can find the detail. Like I'm searching for Rajesh here. See, you found, like I got this detail here. So you can use the roll number or you can use the full name to get any particular student's detail. Now let's move on to the other section. This is section creation. So here we are creating sections in each batch or branch. So first select the level, degree, batch, branch. I'm going to choose as C, and I'm going on to click on create. So here I'm naming the section as A, section A, and giving the section strength as 50, and I'm adding a section. As you can make as many sections as required here. You can give the section name and section strength, and you can create as many as you want. So if you want to view the sections in this level, degree, batch, and branch, just click on view here. So there's no data now, but when you have already given the data, you can just directly click on view and check for the sections that are already created. Okay, now let's move on to section allotment. So we have created section and we have given a section strength also. Now we are going to allot those sections to the student. Click on view if you want to check how many students are allotted in this particular section, and click on new if you want to allot students. Now I'm clicking on view directly. So this is an example of the students that are allotted to section C. You can find the student names here, their roll numbers, the degree, branch, and section they are allotted to. So if you want to delete any particular student from this section, just click on delete here, and you can delete the detail there. So this is it. Next, let's move on to student promotion. So if you want to promote a student to the next semester, click on the student promotion page, give all the details, level, degree, batch, branch, semester, get students. So the list here given is the students of first semester. So what I'm doing here is I'm clicking on semester, like I've given first semester here. So I'll promote them to second semester. Just click on second semester and promote students. So these students will be promoted to second semester from first semester. Students promoted successfully. This is it. This is as simple as that. Now let's move on to student detention. So like whatever the reason may be, if you want to detain a student from the institution, just give the details: level, degree, batch, branch, semester, section. So I've chosen the detention type, the date, from date and to date, and the percentage of the attendance. Like if I give 75 here, the students who are below, students whose attendance is below 75 percentage, they can find the list of those students here. So I've given the details from date to date, percentage, and I'm clicking on the get data. So this list will be generated. So these are the roll numbers. These are the total sessions they have attended, and this is the attendance percentage. So I'll click on the checkbox here, like to which student I want to detain. I'll click on the checkboxes here, and I'll click on submit. So these students will be detained from the institution. You can also print this list here by clicking on print. And you can also download this sheet directly by clicking on the download option given here. So now, yeah, let's move on to, okay, student block. Okay, what I'm doing here is, if you want to block a student, block like blocking him or her from paying the fees, or blocking him and her from attending the classes, whatever the reason may be, behavioral issues or whatever, not paying fees issue, like whatever the issue may be, you can block the student here. I'll select on the level, degree, batch, branch, type of block. Here, see, the reason would be the exam fees, or what do you want to block him from, paying exam fees, or what do you want to block him from getting the hall ticket, or getting his results published, his or her results published. So choose the reason here. So I've given all the details here. So I'll click on block here. So I'll get the details of the student who are blocked from publishing results of ECE branch. So if I click on unblock, I'll get the details of the student who are unblocked, like who are not blocked by like any of these reasons, exam fees, hall ticket, result published. So these are the students who are not blocked from the publishing of results. So I can directly click on block here, so their result will not be published. I can choose this reason here. I'll choose exam fees, and I choose okay. I'll choose unblock. So these are the details. These are the details of the students who are not blocked from paying exam fees. But if I have any XYZ reason and I want to block him from paying exam fees, him or her, so I'll directly click on the block here. So these students will be blocked. So now let's move on. So this is it for the student dashboard, student drop down. Let's move on to faculty. So faculty details upload. Here in the faculty details upload, click on the department. Here I'm clicking on the download Excel template. So use this template to give the details of this faculty. Give the details in this format: employment number, the department of the faculty, name, highest qualification, contact number, whatever the details here are required, give in this format. Save this file and click here on choose file. Select the required file here, click on open and click on upload here. So this is the way to upload the faculty details. Next, let's move on to direction of new faculty. See, you have uploaded the details here through an Excel sheet. You have made a bulk upload. But here, if there's a new faculty in the institution, you can directly give the details here, and you can click on submit to save the details. Now let's move on to faculty details. So whatever the details we have added through an Excel sheet there, we can view and modify those details. So there's an option to edit it. Click on edit, make necessary changes. You can directly delete it here. You can search for any particular faculty here. If there's a long list and you can't find like the faculty you're searching for, just use the search bar and type the faculty name like this, and I've got the details. As simple as that. Now let's move to digital signature upload. Here you can upload signatures of the faculty through an Excel sheet. So make an Excel sheet with the and the file name should be their employment ID. Now let's move on to faculty mid valuation status. So here you can check the status of the mid examination valuation done by faculty. So I'm giving the details required. So here we can check the status of the examination. Like here in the mid one examination, the status of the valuation is completed. The valuation is completed here. So if it is pending, we can see it as pending, and if it is completed, we can see it has completed. Whatever the status of the examination valuation would be, we can see it here. So this is it for the faculty. Let's move on to course. Course master upload, we have already seen it. How to upload using the Excel sheet, we have already seen it earlier. So now addition of new course. So if we have missed a course and uploading through an Excel sheet, or if we have a new course in the institution, then just come to addition of new course, select the required details here, give all the required details, elective type, if it's an elective type, or like if it is an additional subject, if it is a core course, if it's in a open elective course, it's in a professional elective course, whatever the details are required here, please give the details. And then internal marks, external marks, total maximum marks, course name, course code, credits, all these details should be given, and click on add course to save these details. So now let's move on to elective subject. Here we can add the details of the elective subjects, give all the details required, and we have to give like which type of course it is, mandatory course, open elective, or professional elective. I'll choose this as mandatory course, and here you can find the list of subjects. So choose that course here, so that course would be considered as a mandatory course. Give all the details and click on submit. Now replacement or substitute subject. Here you can assign, or you can classify a subject as replacement or substitute subject. So just click on like select a subject from the drop down. I'm selecting applied physics laboratory. So this is the subject which we can substitute with other subject. So I can directly click on select all. This is the student list. So this subject, applied physics laboratory subject, will be substituted with other subject which we are going to select here from the list, and that will be assigned to all the students here. So in this way you can replace the subject of any semester, or any branch. Next is mandatory course. So here we can classify any course as a mandatory course. So I'm choosing the subject as environmental science. Exam type regular. Ex- Exam title will be 2. So I'm going to give the exam status of these students here. The roll number, name of the student are given here. So I'm going to give the status, like if the student has passed an exam, if the student has failed in the exam, or if a student is absent in the exam, whatever the status of the examination is, I'll give the status here and I'll click on submit. So in this way, I'm going to save the exam status of the mandatory courses here. Next, move to honor or minor registration. So here we can allot honor or minor subjects to the students. So give all the details. Select honor or minor here, and select the branch, and select subject. So these subject will be allotted to honor. Like these subjects will be allotted to this branch. Select the branch here, and select the subject here. So these honor or minor subjects will be allotted to the students of this semester and this section. Now let's move on to postmaster. Here, this is the modify section. We have given the like we have uploaded the courses in the course upload section. We can modify or view those details here. Click on view. You will find the list here. You can make any changes. You can modify or delete the changes. So now the next one is allotment subjects for students. So here we can allot subjects to students. Just give the required information. I'm choosing a holiday number like this. So here to this roll number or this student with this roll number, like whatever the subjects are allotted to him in this semester, we can view the details here. So for this student in the regulation R23 roll number is this, branches ECE, semester is second. To this student, English language, environmental science, and structural analysis, these three courses are allotted. So now let's move on to exams first. Here month setup. So this is the page where we can set up and month and year for the examination. So I'll choose for the month first. I'll go with the May. Year is 2024. Course is BTech. Exam type would be internal. Click on save here. So we have given a new information. See, May 2024 BTech internal examination. So we have set May month as the internal examination month for this institution. You can delete this information if you want. Now let's move to session. Here we can set up the session in which exam should be conducted. I'll choose morning session. I'll choose the starting time as I'll choose the starting time would be 10 10:15, and the end time would be 1:15. So I'm going to save this detail. So here you can see morning 9, where yeah, morning 10:15 to 1:15 p.m. I have given this detail here. If you want to delete this session, you can also delete this. So we are creating sessions here. So let's move on to title creation. Here I'm going to create a title for the examination. Click on level, degree, exam type, external, regular, batch, semester, month, and exam start date as February 15. Okay, and examination title, I'm going to give the examination, like you have to give the examination title here and click on add title. So here see you can find the details which we have already given. BTech 2027 batch, mid 1 sem 2 feb exam for ECE branch 2023. This is the title we have created earlier. We can see here I have created this. Now I didn't give the title name, so this is empty. You can change it, you can edit this. You can edit the start date of the examination. After making the changes, just click on modify to save it. You can directly delete this also. I'm going to delete this. Okay, this is the way you do it. Okay, now let's move on to timetable creation. So I'm creating a timetable for the examination. Batch, planned, exam type, February 15. Duration would be, no, I'll give one, duration is one exam per day. And I'm giving 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Semester is 2, month and year is January 2023. Title name is, okay. So I'm click on generate timetable and click on show here. So the timetable is generated here with the exam. See, I've given one exam a day. So see, you can find 22, 23, 24. Each day you'll be having one exam in the morning session, 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. You can edit this if you want. You can change the date, you can change the time, and you can change the session as well. So make necessary changes and click on save here. You can also delete the timetable generated here, and you can make another timetable. So now let's move on to fee creation. So I am going to create exam fees here. So please first select the fees type. I'll choose regular exam fees. Degree, badge, oh, sorry, month, exam title. So we'll give the fee start date. Let's give the fee start date as 7th of February to 16th of February. So I've given all the details, and here you can find the list. See, it says exam fee already created. So the fee creation is already done. Now let's move on to fee collection offline. So here, a student can pay the examination fees offline. So just give the details of the student and exam. Fee type is regular. Roll number is this. Fee, as we have already created fees, we have got it by default. Fees is 800, fine is 300, and total fee would be 800 only because the fine will be imposed after the due date. So now let's move on to transcript free offline. So I'm selecting the transcript of my CMM. I'm giving the roll number here. Give all the details and click on submit. So you can make the transcript fee payment offline. So now let's move on to condonation fee online. So give all the details. Select the roll number, percentage category, and fine. So here you can pay the fee. Give all the details here and give the fine amount. Fine amount would be fixed in the fee creation section, and click on submit there. So now let's move on to booklet number generation. Here you can generate booklet numbers. So after giving all the details here, you will find the list of the booklet numbers which are generated. So give the block code here, the building or the block code here, and the block name here, and save it. I'm giving example. For example, I'm giving the block code as C and the block name as ABC. This is just for the example. I'm saving it. See, you can see the block code here, the C, and the block name is ABC. You can edit this block name and block code, or you can just directly delete it. So these are for the examinations. Now let's move on to rooms. So here we can assign rooms for the examinations. So first select the block. Floor number would be 2. Give the floor number, room rows, like how many rows each room would consist, and how many columns each room would have, and the total number of students it can accommodate, and give all the details and click on save. So after saving, you will find the list like this: the block name, the floor number, room rows, room columns, and the total is 8. You can edit or delete it. So next is seating plan. You can generate a seating plan here. Give all the details first and get vacant rooms. So in this type of seating plan, we'll get the vacant rooms. So here in the block name A and room number 101, these students are going to be allotted like this. In each row, there will be 2 students. So this is the seating plan. You can delete the seating plan if you are not satisfied with this, and you can generate it again. Now let's move on to invigilation allotment. Here we can allot invigilation for MCQ test and the external examination set. So, so first move on to MCQ test allotment. So give all the details required: level, degree, batch, branch, section, semester, subject, faculty, mid, examination date, and all the details, and click on submit here. So you'll find the data like this. You'll have the details here. You can modify also. You can make changes and you can click on submit here. You can delete this data if you're not satisfied with the information here, or if you're not satisfied with the invigilation. Here, the name of the faculty will be given who is going to do the invigilation for that examination. Or directly, if you can, if you want to search for any particular room or faculty, you can use the search bar given here. The same goes for the examination allotment. Give all the details and click on save, so you'll find the detail of the invigilation allotted. Next would be student absentees. So here you'll find the list of the students. Regular exam title. Okay, we don't have an exam. Okay, we don't have any data here. So choose the exam title and choose a subject name. So you will find the list who are absent for that examination. So we can modify here in the fee creation modify page. You can modify the details, uh, or the amount you have fixed for each fees. I'm going to go over the regular again. So giving all the details. So these are the details. This is the amount you have fixed for this. So you can click on edit and make changes. You can change the exam date, sorry, fees payment date, and the fine amount, and all the fees given here can also be changed. After giving all these details, click on modify to save these details. Okay. Now let's move on to print question paper. So we can print the question paper that is finalized. So give all the details here, and you'll find the question paper here, and you'll find a print option. So you can print the question paper here. Internal booklet. Here you can view internal booklets. Second semester, exam title. So give the start date and end date, and click on choose file to upload all the internal booklets, internal examination booklets. Click on choose file and select the file. And for example, I'm opening, choosing this. Clicked on open, and here you can upload. To upload this file here with the internal booklets. So this is it in the exams drop down. Let's move on to digital processes now. So let's start with question paper maintenance. Here, this section is for the maintenance of the question paper. So I'm giving the details first. So you can, here you can upload the question paper, that is the finalized question paper. You can give, like, you can set models, like here there are two models. Model one, you'll have to give the total number of questions that are going to be set in the question paper, and you will and next you have to give the question that needs to be answered, and the marks each question going to carry, and the total marks. You have to give all the details. Here you are going to set the pattern of the each model question paper, and you have to click on this upload file and choose the exam question paper. I'm showing this as an example. So you have to upload the question paper here. So you are going to see the preview of the question paper you have uploaded here on this page. So let's move to question paper schema. Here you can set the schema of the question paper. So you have to upload a PDF here, upload a file in a PDF format, which should have the schema. You can also view the uploaded file. So click on, after uploading the file, click on submit, and when you submit the file here, you can view it. Next, external booklet upload view. Here we have to upload booklets for the external examinations. First, here select the exam title, month, subject, every detail required here, and click on upload file to upload the booklet for the external external examination. You can even download the file you have given here, and you can upload also. So here in the total present and absent, you'll see the number of list of the students who are present, who gave the examination, who didn't give the examination, they absent here, and the total number of students who are going to give the examination. Next is question paper maintenance. This is the view section of question paper maintenance. You can give the details here and view. Click on submit so that you can view the question paper here. As we didn't give the data, we can't see it here. But when you upload the question paper, you can view it here. Here in this section, you can view the schema of the question paper. Click on submit here. So this is a schema. So this is not the actual report, that the actual schema. Just we have uploaded it for the demo. So whatever the schema you have uploaded as a PDF file, you can view it here. You can change also. Like if you want to change the already given schema, click here on the choose file and upload the new file here and click on submit changes. So this is it in the digital process. The next is circular. So here in the circular, you can find all the circulars of the institution. And you can also upload a new circular here. Just give the title, select the role, like for whom this circular is dedicated to, like the students, the faculty system, like to whomever it is dedicated to. You have to select the role, and you have to choose file. Like click on choose file and select the circular like you have made, as we have given student here. Give the level, degree, and batch also. But after you give all the details, you can click on save here to save the circular. You can also view it once you have uploaded it. So this is the view section. Here you can view the circulars that are already made. See, this is the circular. So now let's move on to reports. Here in report section, you can maintain the logo here. You can give your institution details, college name, address, state, district, city, pin code, country, link, and the description of your college. And here click on upload image and upload your college logo. Next is like exam tool academic statistics. So here you will view a graph that shows the statistics of exam tool. So just select the level, degree, and year type. Current year. See, this is the graph. This is a bar chart. You will see a pie chart also if we have all the data given. So these are the reports. Like for all the reports, you can just click like whatever the report you want: affiliate result analysis, attendance, block students, batch my seating, CMM certificate, CMM credit sheet, whatever the report you want. Just give the details and select on download. Give the details, select the roll number, and just click on download. So you can download any report from this list: faculty timetable, fail by marks, final mid marks, final result analysis. We can download any report from this list. Just you have to give the details and click on download here. If you want to search for any particular report, you can use the search bar. Just like and search for class timetable. See, we got this. So just click on that, give the details, and click on download. You can find the timetable of the class for any class, like the class you have chosen here. So let's this is it for reports. This register section, this is to register in our exam tool. This is the user login data. You can find like who all are who are logging in here. Like if I choose student here, I'll find details of all the students who are logging in the exam cell software. If I choose faculty, I'll find the details of the faculty who are logging in this exam cell software. So this is okay. This is it for the additional controller one or connection of our exam cell software. Stay tuned for more videos. Thank you.